Okay, welcome back everyone. I have some bad news for you today. The stuff that we did on the past, I think 2 streams, that shit doesn't work. Of course it doesn't work, no surprise here. And I was trying to fix it over the past few days, also kind of failed. But just recently I realized there is some much more to it than I kind of like knew about how the those keys work, because we got working like most of the stuff. The only thing that is not working correctly is the mod keys. Actually it's a mod tab, because like the mod keys on their own, I think they kind of work, but the issue is with the mod tab. And we can take a look at it. For example, I just added some time ago, I think yesterday when I was playing with it, I added one more mod tab key. So I have this one, which is Control Shift, and this one, no, it's not a Control Shift, it's a Control and slash. And over here I have Windows and slash, because what I was trying to do, I was trying to find out if I press both of them, would they work or not. And the answer is that they don't work. The problem here is that when I am getting the message, I will swap Control to Windows, and then I am not swapping back. So when I press Windows, I can't swap it. I can't tell the difference which one was pressed. But that was the issue with just like the base keys, because like what I'm trying to do over here, what I'm getting like from those prints, like get mod key and so forth, this is a mod key after there is another key pressed after I press the mod tab. So for example, I press mod tab, I'm not getting any mod keys or anything like that, and I didn't quite know what's wrong with it. And only I'm getting any kind of modifier keys when I get another key. For example, I press Control and A, and I only get modifiers for A. And I think I found out what might be the issue over here. For example, if we go back to QMK and we take a look at mod tab, okay, it's over here. Yeah, so over here they mention, yeah, I mean, there are like few things to it which I haven't fully explored yet. I've been trying to figure this out for the past few days. I kind of failed, but I think I also got some more insight into it. So hopefully maybe today we can dig more into the source code and documentation. Maybe we can figure out something, because I feel we are this close to it. So maybe today it will finally work. I was hoping we can push some other stuff. But yeah, it is what it is. And also for the mod keys, when I was thinking about it, I mean not for the mod keys, for the OS hour keys, I just realized maybe it would make sense to, for example, change, well, yeah, okay. We have an up close, and I changed one more thing off stream, and that will be I don't have any more OS hour control and OS hour Windows key, because what I'm doing, I am swapping them on the flight. So whatever that is, you just put your standard control key and it will be automatically swapped to a different key if you are on Mac. Oh yes, over here. So that is the part responsible for that. So if you are on a Mac and you press Control, what you're getting is Command in this case, and if you're on Windows, you're just getting Control. And the same goes for Command. If you press Command and you are on Mac, you're getting Control. This works. This is rather simple stuff, so I would be surprised if it didn't work. But what doesn't work is this part over here. Yeah, I even made something like an exclusion if we have both of them pressed, but yeah, this doesn't really do its job. It's yeah, this code stems from not fully understanding what is happening underneath QMK. So yeah, probably that's why it's not working. So I hope today maybe I will have some more knowledge and finally fix it. So yeah, looking at the mod tabs, like there is one thing I found out that you can check if key is a hold, I guess. You can check, okay, maybe not over here. You can read if mod tab count is equal to 0. I think that's a hold. I saw some kind of a code snippet somewhere on the internet. Of course, I forgot to save it. But one more thing that I also found was that the modifier keys, they have some internal key codes, which was kind of baffling to me because, for example, I don't know if I have them on the Mac. Okay, I have no control. Yeah, so this is like the output. Oh, this is mostly mouse, from I can tell. Okay, never mind. So going back over here, let's do mod. Okay, yeah, that's I think that's the key. What I was seeing was this kind of key code, some from between like 2000 to 3 FFF, and these supposed to be mod tabs, I guess. And there is one more thing that I saw somewhere. If I can only find this piece of code, it looks like for the mod tabs, and there's a different function, or actually I think that was a macro that will allow you to extract modifiers. So that's something that I wanted to check. Maybe if this works, that might actually help. I think I saw it somewhere in action. OS detection, that's not the part. Okay, maybe over here. Now, looks like there is some more stuff. We have, I think that's a macro to get the key code. Probably that's, I mean, it's a macro for sure. And the reason for that is that because the data is kind of packed, so you get the key code and modifiers packed into, I don't know, 16 bits or something like that. So then if you want to get that, you have to use the bit shift to extract. But I think I saw something similar to extract modifiers from mod tab. Okay, I think it was uppercase, maybe. Let's see. Okay, not many hits. Oh, I think maybe this one. Yeah, there is something like this. QK mods, get mods. This looks kind of promising. And we can also get basic key code. Okay, so what I would like to do, maybe for now, let's skip all of this stuff, and I hide auto completion. Okay, I think that will do it. Right. So let's get rid of this part. Okay, I think we can leave this one. That shouldn't cause any harm, because I would like to check it maybe on this PC. I hope I won't kill the stream yet again. But we have some stuff over here. Okay, I think I need to... okay, yeah, it is changing some modifiers, so might be better to just cut it, at least for now. Okay, that is standard stuff over here. Okay, that's the rest of the code. So this is safe. All of this is kind of safe. Shouldn't cause any harm. Okay, that is removed. Right. Probably it's gonna complain about this. And probably this one as well, because it's a variable that we are not using. So definitely it will be an issue when we try to compile. Okay, so over here, what I would like to do would be to check, okay, first of all, if key code is, okay, from within, okay, what was the, okay, it was O, like this, or was it 200? No, I think it was 2000, right? and key code, I think it was smaller than like this, but I would like to be double sure. Ah yeah, okay, so I remembered correctly. Hardly ever happens. And I hope these codes are for that. Mod tab max. I mean the name would suggest this is a mod tab key. Okay, so right. That should be end. So we are greater than this and lower than that. So that should do it. So what else? What else? Would be nice to print something. How about this? Okay, let's do key pressed. So that is one. Then would be good to do what? For example, do we need a key code? Okay, we can print key code. Let's do print hex like this, and that will be key code. Okay, so that's one thing. Then would be nice maybe to do, let's do maybe tab. Okay, forgot to close. Then would be good to have, okay, so that's the full key code, and from what we saw over here, okay, which one was it? Okay, key code string. Okay, let's keep it open. Yeah, I'm curious what we're gonna get, because looks like over here the mods is giving us like a standard modifiers. It's a unsigned int and basic key code. Okay, this one is just appending. Okay, we're gonna check it out. So let's print. Okay, let's do binary 8, and it's gonna be qk mods get mods, and I think we have to extract this from the key code like this. I have a little bit limited space. Let's do new line. Okay, so we have a key code, we have modes, and last thing, let's do empty key code. So I'm hoping that will be the key code that is from. I am expecting that this will extract the basic key code that goes with the mod tab, right? So we have a mod tab, so that is like a higher key code internal to QMK, and something similar to what we had with battery engine. So the key codes that are like internal to the engine, they carry extra data inside. So we have one key code for this particular code, and then inside you can extract from it the original key code, and in this way, or in this case, we can also get the modifiers. So okay, we have like so this one will be like the outer key code, or like whatever is in QMK. Then we should extract mods, and then we should extract the key code as well. So it's gonna be like this. print, and what's that? It's QK mods, but it's not get mods, it's get basic key code. Like this, and we can do new line. Okay, anything else? Okay, that is on key press. Would be also nice to see what are we getting on key release. Okay, switch key code. Okay, so that is release. Let's change that to key released. Do we need to do anything else about that? I think that should be it. I am really hoping I can get some info out of it. Okay, I have my terminal ready. Okay, that is the default. Okay, of course we have an error. I wonder... Okay. Something's off with the print. Okay, I think I got it. Maybe... Okay, let's do print hex like this. Would that change anything? And anything else is wrong? Okay, it's still complaining over here on the... Alright. I find this kind of annoying that this is like optimization that you can't compile where you have a variable. I mean, it makes sense for an embedded system not to occupy data that is not being used, but like now when I'm trying to figure out what is wrong, it would be nice to just, you know, skip over that. Okay, one more try to compile, and hopefully this time, and this time it doesn't work. Okay, I forgot to change the other one. Always rushing and then stuff doesn't work. Okay, also this, I think I would skip. That will only add some junk. And over here I wanted to do hex out of that. And where did I leave this? OSA mods 99103. Ah yes, over here. So much mess. Even Git won't help me here. Hello Tech Teens, how are you doing? Good so far? You're studying, right, at the moment? Am I correct? Like, I was about to ask if you're having break between lectures, but I might have mixed you up with someone else. Okay, then I mixed you up. Sorry about that. I am right, so I didn't mix you up. You are studying? Oh, look, it compiled. No way. No way. Oh wow, you have a holiday. Nice. Holiday is always nice. Okay, trying to run HID listen. I really hope I won't mess up the stream. There are actually no modifiers changes being done, so that should be safe, more or less. Where should I put that? How about maybe here? Okay, so let's press the modifier. Okay, yeah. So as you can see, we got the key code 2138. Oh, but this is hexadecimal. So this is like from within the mod tab range. This is modifier, and yeah, I think this is correct as well, because this is probably control, or maybe left control, and this is the original key 38. We can check that later. And if I release, okay, we got that. Okay, so that's the key code string, and let's see over here. There should be key codes, right? Okay, yeah, that is correct. So we did extract correct key out of it. That was slash. And yeah, I think this is actually control. And if we take a look, I have also Windows key over here. Yeah, so it's a different one. Okay, that's good. That is kind of good. This might come handy. Very nice. Very nice. All right. So what can we do about that? So the problem here is that when I am getting, for example, key code that is control, and then I will swap it to command, and then if I press command, I am not able to tell which one was pressed. Okay, just starting with a new project on computational photography. Oh wow, I have really interesting topics. What is it about? At my studies only had math, physics, like quantum physics, which is kind of useless. Why would you even, learn that? At least for an average CS student. Okay, make a universal pipeline to make all the phones take good pictures. Well, isn't it highly dependent on the sensor that is on the phone? You might have a unified pipeline, but one phone has a shitty sensor and the other one has a good one, and I think that might make a huge difference, maybe. I mean, definitely, not just maybe, definitely it makes a huge difference. Okay, so now the question is, for example, if I have this mod tab with modifier, and if I change modifiers with over here with the function that we've been using before, which is like add mods, delete mods, this kind of stuff, makes me wonder if I, for example, if I delete a mod, would it delete also from this mod tab, or would it delete, or would it not? Well, the only way to find out would be probably to check. Okay, maybe let's do it over here. Let's say I will do something like this. Okay, if I press a key, you're a student or you're like a PhD making some kind of a project for your thesis, because like this doesn't sound like your average CS grade project. Okay, what I would like to do, I would like to print standard mods. Okay, let's do it over here, maybe. Okay, key codes. Okay, mods, let's add like this, print empty mods. Okay, like this. Okay, these are empty mods, and over here I would like to do, okay, print one more, and that's gonna be just mods. I wonder what will show up. Okay, like this, new line, like this, and over here would be nice to add, okay, print. Okay, let's do bin 8, because that's an 8-bit int for the mods. This one will be undergraduate. So this is still like the standard program, right? I'm not quite familiar with how it goes in like US naming the undergraduate. So after you graduate, you can start your PhD, right? You get your degree and you're in India, okay. Yeah, but I think the system is kind of similar, or maybe similar to UK, right? You have cool stuff on your university. Oh, hello, Courts. Hello. Okay, so after you graduate, you can start your PhD, right? Oh, Courts, don't mention. Still trying to get the mod keys working. Such a mess. Nothing works. Stream broken. Like last, what was it? Well, I think it was Tuesday. I had to reboot 1 hour into the stream because I locked modifiers on Windows and I couldn't get them back to work. Yes, I am also streaming on YouTube. Yeah, so I had to reboot my machine while streaming. That really sucked. What is funny about that, like the first part of the stream got maybe 20 views, and then the other one got over 100, which I hardly ever get more than 20. So I'm kind of surprised. Maybe that's a cheat code to get more views on YouTube. You just start your stream, you kill it after 1 hour, and then you like restart again. And yeah, maybe YouTube will get more people to watch you. All right, get mods. I think I are using function keys from F13. I think I had them somewhere, or at least I was trying to, but if you look over here, if you go back to QMK documentation, and they have a full list of, okay, all the key codes right here. And the issue with them, or with these, is that, oh no, okay, Mac supports. Okay, Mac OS supports, but not so many. Yeah, Mac supports just 6 of them, from 13 to 19. So that is only 6. And of course, Windows and Linux. Linux supports everything. Oh, okay, Windows and Linux both 24. Yeah, so Mac, as usual, is an outlier. Nothing ever works the way you expect. Which is kind of funny, because last time when we were working on those modifiers, and they kind of worked, and later on I realized that they worked, but not because my code was so awesome and I made them to work. They worked because at some point I changed the modifier keys in Windows settings, so I had it swapped. I had command swapped with control and vice versa. So my code didn't really do much about it. Everything was working correctly without my code, and actually my code wasn't working at all, it would seem, which is kind of funny. And what is even more interesting is that I was trying to change that when I was working over the weekend. I mean, over the past few days. And what is odd, this might be an issue with my keyboards. Maybe they have the same vendor name or device name, and Mac is treating them as the same device. But you have a list of your keyboards, and you can, looks like you should be able to change modifiers per keyboard. But it seemed like if I changed for one, that would change for all of them. So I had one keyboard, then if you go to another one and you try to change, it will kind of override from the first one. I don't know, probably something wrong with my keyboards. But yeah, I also got very confused about that. So difficult to figure out like what is wrong when you have your OS acting on you in such a weird way. Okay, back to the mod key. So okay, that's a standard mod. Get mods. Okay, over here I should put new line. Okay, it makes me wonder. Okay, since we're gonna be printing something, I think it won't be that much of an issue if we try to remove that. Okay, let's do it like this. Let's print one more time. But over here I will do it like this. I will delete mods. Okay, let's do... okay, delete mods. Let's do mod bit, and that will be... Okay, let's remove control. Like this. Okay, so I have everything printed. I'm gonna remove that, and then I would like to print it again. Okay, so you're planning to use them in your macropad with a full keyboard. Well, as you saw it, you have only 6 keys to use. I was having the same issue because I am using something similar for a different purpose. I have something like utility keys that I send to operating system, and I will capture them in some app, like depends on the operating system, and I can do some stuff with it. I can, for example, like browse YouTube or this kind of things. So what I did, I changed that, and I went with, I think I was using just the Windows key and function keys. I can check that for you, because I realized that this is not that good. I mean, 6 keys wasn't enough for me. If you're okay with just 6 keys, yeah, this makes sense. You can go for it. But okay, there might be also an issue. I mean, you're writing your own app, so definitely you can support those keys, no problem. But like in my case, I think I was trying to use some other application that wasn't developed by me, and I wasn't able to get them to register. So yeah, so I went with Windows and and function keys. I think that's what I did. I have it somewhere. I have the source code. This will be yet another community module that I would like to publish, because I'm using it on most of my keyboards. So yeah, it only makes sense to have it as a module, so I don't have to include the same source code over and over again. And if I change it, that will be just in one spot. Yeah, so you have to be aware of the limitations. You have only 6 keys to use. And yeah, if you want to rely on some other apps, there might be an issue that the app might have hard-coded only up to F12, right? So yeah, that might be yet another problem for you. Yeah, there you go. What I did, this is an AutoEat script. So what I did, I am using Control and Windows. I think that's the shortcut. Because like from experience, I haven't seen any app using Control and Windows key and then with the functions. And you can go even crazier than that. You can use Control, Alt, Shift, and function keys. So this is a shortcut that no app will use because it's technically almost impossible to press. So, you know, if this is gonna be something that you don't have to press yourself, you just will be sending this from your keyboard. So yeah, you can do some crazy combo shortcut, and then you can support this in your app, and you won't be limited, because like if you do like Windows Control Command Shift, all the modifiers, so you can basically use any key on the keyboard, because there is no app that is using all the mods just to make any kind of a hotkey. So yeah, if you're doing custom design like what you're doing, I think you can just, you know, put as many modifiers as you want. So to make it like, you know, impossible to use it on a keyboard, and then you will be safe, and you can have like all the keys from the standard range. Alrighty, let's get back to work. So over here I'll be removing this mod, and over here I would like to print it out again. Okay, get mods from the key code and get standard mods. I hope I won't break the stream. Yeah, you can give it a shot. In my opinion, it makes sense. If you use a lot of modifiers, then you can use any key. Yep, okay, see you in the next one. Thanks for joining today. Alrighty, let's send this to compilation. The worst that might happen will be that I will have no control. But I guess that is not a problem. I think the problem might be if I enable modifier and then forget to remove it. Okay, let's do a compilation. Is it right? Of course we have errors. What's wrong? All right. Forgot one letter over here. Was supposed to be new line. What? What's that? Okay, which line was it? 57. Ah, how come? Yeah, as usual, not paying enough attention. Okay, this time it should be okay. Alright, keyboard is waiting to be flashed. Okay, so we should get something out of it right now. Let's see. Okay, so I press this one. I see I made a mistake. Okay, empty mods, 01 mods. Why is it so long? That shouldn't be the case. That was supposed to be just 8-bit. Okay, delete mods, print mod. Okay. Okay, empty mods. Shit. So this one, okay, this one is from mod tab. Then we have what? Okay, mod tab. Then we have, okay, the other mods. So this is 0. So looks like the key, like the standard modifiers are 0 right now. Okay, then I removed. So the next one is the modifier, I mean from mod tab, so that is, okay, so that is 0, 1. Okay, so that's interesting. And if I remove, so it looks like they are kind of decoupled. Okay, so my biggest problem with that, with trying to get those mods working, was that if I was using the standard mods like add mod, delete mod, I wasn't able to properly support both keys. Like if you press Control and Command at the same time, then it would kind of mess it up, because if I get a Control, I will swap it to Command. So then you get a Command on the next key, which technically should be a Control, and I can't tell like which key, which modifier it is. But if I have it like that, and what will happen if I press, okay, let's go back. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay, wrong key. Okay, this one. Okay, I press 1 and there is another modifier. Okay, I have both of them, but the normal mods are still not present. Okay, so that might help me, maybe. Okay, makes me wonder, why is this one so long? Okay, we have mods, get mods. Okay, empty mods. Okay, something is off over here. Hello Lander, I am working on a keyboard. Something like what you can see over here. Yeah, so that's one, that's the other one. They're almost the same. This is an evolution. So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to implement community modules for QMK. So that will allow me to swap control and command if you're on a Mac, and because Mac has it a little bit different than Windows. So I would like to have it swapped automatically, so you don't have to go to settings on your Mac and change command and control. But so far I've been failing at it a lot. Okay, empty mods is this one. Okay, mods over here. Well, yeah, it will look what key you have pressed, and it will swap it on the fly. So this is kind of like automatic, right? You don't have to do anything about it. You press, if you're on a Mac, you press command and you get control, and vice versa. So yeah, so I think it's automatic. But so far I can't even properly print. Yes, QMK has a feature and is able to detect operating system. You can take a look over here. They have OS detection, which is super cool. It's almost magic how they managed to pull it off. But yeah, they can figure out which OS you are on. But on top of that, I also implement something of my own. I mean, you can rely on what was detected from QMK, but you can also force. In my case, I have only force macOS and force Windows. So just in case it happened that the automatic detection didn't work, you can just you can force it to macOS, or you can force it to Windows, and this will work. I don't know if ZMK has OS detection. I think that might be not possible over Bluetooth, probably, because QMK, you just plug it in, so it can, from HID protocol, from USB protocol, I think they are able to extract some data. Or I mean, you can even look into the source code how it's done. I haven't checked that. But on ZMK, I don't think that will be possible. But on ZMK, you can write something that is like, you just choose it yourself. You might have a switch on your keyboard, or you might have some kind of a key code or function like over here. And you can just force it. Should work as well. Just that it won't automatically detect. Yeah, that's logical, I guess. Okay, so I think I ate this one. So this is empty mods again, like this, and standard mods, get mods, empty key code. Okay, I think I need to send it one more time because I kind of getting lost, like which bits are what. Oh, how long have I been in the hobby? It's been some time, I guess, couple of years, maybe 4 years or something like that. I have a lot of projects that are like half cooked, if I can call it like that. So to force myself to finish, I decided to stream. Maybe share some information. Maybe some of the stuff might come handy if anyone else is building something. Who knows? Yeah, but so far it's like taking a long time. It's over 100 episodes. I started with Core D, and Core D is kind of done. But now I'm trying to do all those community modules and stuff. So there is still some work. There's always something else. So yeah, probably I will never finish, which might be even good, I guess, for streaming, of course. Oh, very close, very close, very close. All right, compiled. Okay, so what kind of output do we have right now? Okay, that is one key. Okay, so empty mods. Okay, that is 0, 1, and the mods are 0. Okay, so let's say I press something else. Okay, it still works. It didn't remove the control. Okay, delete mods. That is kind of odd. Ah yes, pointing device, must have in my opinion. I have trackballs on all of my keyboards. I can't live without it. As you can see over here, there's a trackball. There's a trackball right here as well. And this one also has a trackball. And this one is smaller. It looks like this. Trackball is the best. Okay, what modules I'm using for it? I am using PMW 3360. You can also get 3389. I think that was the name. And the price for it, if you're buying whole PCB, let me see if I got the name right. Yeah, so 3360, and from AliExpress, like the sensor itself is rather cheap. Oh, they got cheaper. I remember paying a little bit more for that, but this might be just the price for sensor. But like if you buy the whole assembly, the sensor and the lens, so yeah, probably that is closer what you will be getting. But they're also selling PCB. Oh, this one, I think I even bought this one. I think it's worth it. It's 20 Singapore dollars, so that will be like maybe 15 USD. Yeah, I have that as well. I made my own PCB. But yeah, looking at the price of the sensor and how much you have to pay for the PCBs, I mean, if I make my own PCBs, I will have more of them. But yeah, this one you don't have to solder when it arrives. You just have to remove the pins if you don't like them, and that's it. Yeah, that's a very nice sensor. Yes, I do my own soldering. I even made my own PCB for that. But yeah, since I found these on AliExpress, I keep buying them. Save some time. You don't have to, you know, solder all of this stuff. Although with hot air, it doesn't take that much time, like 20 minutes maybe, and you're golden. Okay, I still see some kind of a mess over here. Okay, one more time. Okay, key pressed. Empty mods. Okay, mods, empty mods. Empty key code. Yeah, so if you don't have a hot air, I mean, you can still solder it with the basic soldering iron. It's not that difficult. The hot air is just faster because you just put the solder paste, attach all the components, and few swipes with the hot air, and you're done. And if you're going with the soldering iron, you just have to go like pad by pad. So you just put some tin on one side of the pad. So you just tin like one side of each component pad, and then you have to attach each component, and then you have to, go back and do the other side. It takes some more time. For me, I think it takes like 40 minutes to do with a soldering iron, and if I go with the hot air, I think I can do it in like 20 or maybe even less than that. So the only difference is that hot air is faster. But you can also mess it up if you set the fan too high on the hot air. That will blow all the components of the PCB. So maybe not that fast. Okay, so that is interesting, because over here what I'm getting like the standard mods 0, and the mod that is from the mod tab is control. And if I press A now, yeah, it doesn't print anything. Maybe if I go to something else, maybe if I go over here. Okay, let's see. So I press this, I get control. All right. Okay, let's do it like this. It makes me very curious. How does this stuff work? Okay, so key pressed, we have a mod tab key, we have mods from mod tab that will be control, and the standard mod is 0. Okay, if I press A right now, okay, it didn't catch anything. Okay, that is interesting. Where did that key code go? Why wasn't it registered over here? Yeah, that is odd. Okay, if I press A like this, not here. Okay, let's do A. Okay, now I get it. I think I made a mistake doing this like that, because yeah, the next key, it's a standard key. So let's remove that. We know what is the code for mod tab. So if you have anything from like 2000 plus, that will be mod tab. And this way I will be also able to tell any other key that will be coming in. I'm hoping that based on the modifiers on the mod tab, I will be able to set up like the normal modifiers without having, to do any kind of if-else stuff. Okay, quick flash. And what do we have? Okay, it's back. Okay, let's see. So that is mod tab, and if I press A right now, okay, key pressed, it's 4, mod tabs is 0, but normal mode is 1. Okay. So am I right to think that, for example, we can look for an incoming key? If we get a mod tab key, we can take a look what are the modifiers on it. Then based on that, we can set up our maybe internal modifiers. So something that is not like from within QMK, we can hold our own. Then, for example, if we have a control, we can change that to GUI or like Windows command. And then we can set this up. And if we release it, okay, let's see. If I release right now, okay, would that work? I hope that would work. That would be awesome. That would be awesome if it worked like that. And so it happens that I have a variable to hold this kind of stuff, so we can do like our internal modifiers. Okay, so over here, if we press something, okay, I can leave all of that. Okay, so if key code is greater than 2000, right? And it's less than, well, I can't make up my mind if I should put spaces here or not. It doesn't look good with spaces. And if key code is smaller than that was CFFF 3F. Okay, wrong. Okay, key code. So that's the one. Where are we? Okay, yeah, 3FF. Why? Why not? Ah, right. I forgot. Right, so 2003FF. Okay, let's do a space. So not C3. So 2003FF, like this. So that will be our mod tab key. So we can check, okay, if our if we get mods out of it, okay, QK mods get mods, and if the mod bit is left control. Okay, maybe for now I won't be changing anything. I think I would just leave some like print function over here, like this. Okay, so we have detected control and the key is pressed. Okay, this will work, let's say, if we have only one, but what will happen if we had like a bunch of them that would be all doing control? Okay, something maybe to worry about later. For now, let's do it like this. Okay, so we have mod tab, and we have control in mod tab. Okay, let's do it like this. And for this one, we're gonna set GUI. So we're gonna swap it, right? So if we have control, we're gonna do it like this, because that might be also different. Might be something else over there. Okay, we have to change it. Yeah, so we have to enable GUI and disable control if it's been on. I hope that one is okay. Let's do it like this. We can call it. Okay, let's do OSA mods. And that will be print bin 8, and we're gonna do OSA mods like this. And let's drop a new line. Okay. let's take a look. So that would be for control. We can do the same stuff if we hit GUI. So if this will be a GUI, we gonna enable left control. Hopefully I'll be able to test if I can have both of them pressed at the same time. That would be very interesting. Okay, so mod bit, left control, and we have to switch off left GUI if it's on. Okay, would that work? Would that be okay? Okay, if we got this one, if we got a mod tab, we just take whatever modifier it has on it, and we just gonna set our internal ones. We just gonna print it and see what happens. Okay, so we have this one and this one. Okay, maybe we'll be able to check if we have like both working at the same time. And I'm hoping later on, when the next key comes, so if I press something else, that is like I hold like I'll be holding the mod tab and then I press under key, so I can apply these mods instead of whatever QMK is trying to apply to it. That would be awesome. That would be awesome because I can maintain my internal state without having these like, you know, cross disable each other. I should have looked into this source code first, long time ago, instead of spending so much time trying to get it to work. All right. It's flashed. Let's see. Okay, can't really see much on this side. About like this. Okay, maybe this will work. All right, so let's say if I press this one, where did I eat? Okay, shit. Yeah, I have such a narrow window because I can't fit everything. I mean, I can't do the full screen, so we have to keep the output tidy. I have a GitHub. You can find it in my YouTube, and I think I also have it on Twitch attached somewhere. Like maybe somewhere in the profile. I guess there should be a link to my GitHub. So we can find my stuff over there. This time it should be nice and clean. Okay, so that is one key. What do we have? Okay, we found the left control in mod tab, and this is nice because over here you can see my OSA, my internal ones. Okay, what's that? Why did it change? Okay, thanks for following on Git. There aren't that many changes happening there, but slowly I am pushing stuff. Just recently I published updated version for the coding engine, but yeah, since you are using ZMK, right? So probably that won't come too handy for you. But it's a very nice coding engine for QMK. Yes, the keyboard that I showed you. This one. This one is accordion keyboard. So you have to press combination of keys to get letters and stuff. And it's very nice. Basically, you just use one hand. I mean, we have two halves, right? So, but there's enough keys to cover like minimum movement. So the thumb goes over here and your fingers just, this one is like supporting these two keys. And this you don't move at all. I mean, okay, you move pinky to the infrared here, which is also being used, and you have a scroll over here, but yeah, more or less this is how it looks like. Oh, so we have a coding engine. The infrared is used for switching layers. Yeah, combos. Okay, you just use combos to write special letters. QMK also has combos, but they don't work that reliable to make like a full chording keyboard out of it. That's why this engine was built, but I'm not the one who wrote it. I've been using it for some time, modifying it a little bit and like making it up to date so you can still compile it. Well, if you ever want it, you can experiment with that engine because it's awesome. It's super sensitive, like it's very easy to type on it. And I made a mistake, of course. I don't want to remove this because if I want to press both at the same time, that would be bad. What I want to do instead would be over here. If we go back a little bit lower, right over here, I can do it like this. If I depress a key, and if this key happens to be mod tab key, like this. Okay, if QMK doesn't support wireless, it does support. There is a bunch of there are some MCUs that you can use. They do have Bluetooth support. Oh, come on. Why it's not searching? Yeah, they do have Bluetooth. Oh, there was supposed to be whole frame. Okay, there should be somewhere in hardware. I haven't used Bluetooth on QMK. I haven't used Bluetooth at all, to be honest. I'm not a huge fan of wireless, but I think I would give it a shot at some point. Okay, where is it? Well, okay, they call it wireless, not Bluetooth. Yeah, so I think they support these two only, which I assume is a little bit less than what ZMK can do. Or maybe this is... Okay, maybe this is for AVR, but maybe they support more for if you're on ARM, for example. Okay, they don't mention anything. Yeah, you might take a look at it. Okay, let's do it like this. Key released, so at least I know where I am. What a mess. Oh, I'm not familiar with ZMK at all. I haven't tried anything with it. It's on my bucket list, but looking how things are going, it's probably gonna take a while before I look into it. I don't think I need that. Okay, so let's do it like this. It's a release. Maybe it would be easier if I just drop a print over here. I'm trying to print it everywhere. It's a release. Let's do it like this. All right. So over here, what I'm doing, I would like to remove this mod. So it has to be something like this, but okay, over here. Okay, left control. Okay, can I get mods, key code, mod bit? If it's control, we have to remove GUI. And if it's a GUI, that's an error here. Okay, that's a GUI. You work in IT engineering? Yeah. I guess I can call it like that. Okay, mod tab. We're gonna change that to something like this. And we have to remove control because we swapped that. Okay, OSA mods. Okay, now it should be okay. Any specific field? I think I can call it IT security. Maybe. Okay, and the typo over here. It's GUI. All right. I hope this time it will be correct. No, not network engineering. Okay, so one key goes in okay, mod tab, that is correct. The standard mods, there is nothing. Mod tab key is slash. And we have found control in mod tab, and we set our OSA mods, we set to GUI. And now if I press A, so that is number 4 is A. Okay, empty mods is 0, so we don't care about that. Okay, mods is control, empty mods is 0. Why I am not getting any output? Shit. Okay, there should be OSA mods as well. You're right. Okay, let's do it like this. I forgot to print the most important stuff. Okay, what do we want to do from here? Okay, let's do it key, maybe like this. Print. Well, basically, maybe I can get away I don't have to print all of that. I can just add over here. Let's do it like this. So that is one mod, and we're gonna drop our OSA mods here, and we're gonna change that to OSA. Yeah, that should do it. Less work. Okay, what did I mess up this time? Let's see. So, okay, that is one key. And if I press A right now, okay, empty mods is 0. Okay, so OSA mods looks okay. If I depress, okay, it says release, but like it didn't print anything. Because, oh shit. Okay, I think I would be better if I just maybe, can I put this like print info maybe, but yeah, then shit, I would need to add some parameters and shit. Maybe it will be better, because I keep copying, pasting stuff, like half of the things I forget to copy. Okay, let's do it like this. Let's do print info, let's just copy. Let's copy the definition or the signature of this one, and yeah, let's do it like this. Okay, so we have what key was pressed, hex code, mod tab, mods, mods over here. Okay, we are deleting the mod. All the info that I would be needing. Okay, key pressed. If we have a mod tab key, the mods from QMK, the mods from my internal stuff, and the key code that comes with this mod tab. Maybe I should move it a little bit higher up. Okay, key pressed. So that will be empty key code, empty mods, OSA. Alright, so maybe that will do the trick. Let's clean this up a little. So that will be a full info print. Over here I'm gonna change some stuff. Okay, so that's enough info over here. And over here on release, yeah, I have to print info again. Let's do key code, record, like so. And here I'm changing the rest of the stuff. Okay, makes me wonder, should I print that afterwards maybe? After I change things? And over here, okay, I hope it won't be too much info at the same time. Something to distinguish the difference. Okay, we have an error. What is the problem? And where is the problem? Okay, 45. What did I miss? What did I miss? Ah, shit. Okay, this is static. Okay, let's move it outside for now. Let's do it like this. Okay, are you satisfied now, Mr. Compiler? Okay, back. Okay, so that is one key. Okay, the first one is the mod tab key. Then we have control, we change OSA. Okay, why is there like a double? I don't get it. Okay, because I have it twice. That's why it's double. Okay, never mind. Let's go back. Maybe. Okay, let's clean this up. Okay, so that is one key. Okay, mod tab, key pressed. Right, and if I hit another one. Okay, so basically this is what I needed. OSA mods, now it's correct change. The other mods don't really interest me. Okay, mods, it's just control. Okay, looks like that might be what I was looking for. So like this my internal variable, this OSA mods, it looks like it's holding the proper value. So maybe I should be able to apply it as a modifier. So I would just remove whatever QMK is trying to push as a modifier and just push my internal one. That should work. Have you ever tried other layouts? Well, I've been building this layout that I am working on. This one, I've been working on it for quite some time, and I think I will stick to it because in my opinion it's perfect. I have everything that I need. It's very functional. I don't see any other layout would improve it in any way. Probably any other layout will make it a little bit more complicated to press keys. Okay, you mean different. Okay, Dvorak. No, I haven't tried Dvorak. But the small keyboard that I showed you, the chording one, I think the base layer is from Colemak, if I remember correctly. Okay, let's see, Colemak. Yeah, I think I took some letters from Colemak because when I was building it, I was looking at, because originally that keyboard was going, I mean, it was using this layout. I don't know if you heard about it. It was kind of popular a few years back. So initially my keyboard was using this layout, but this one is not open source. So after using this for some time, I decided to make my own, and my own was built on Colemak. So like the home row is kind of like from Colemak, few letters. But then, like with my experience so far, I was able to tell which chords are easier to press compared to other ones. So the most used keys I put on the easiest chords, and the least used I put on the most difficult chords. So for example, if you want to hit X on my keyboard, you have to press 3 keys, and X is not that popular, so that is not an issue. And the same goes for Q. If you want to do Q, you have to press 3 keys. Yeah, so the keypad that I mentioned that I am working on, this one will have 4 keys, but I would be able to pull off, I don't know how many keys out of it, 12 or maybe even more than that. With just 4 keys I will be able to do quite a lot, so it's gonna be very compact. If I ever get to make it, of course, because so far I have issue with bearings. I bought this bearing, like a huge one, because the pad was supposed to be like you were supposed to rotate the outer part of it to scroll, but I can't get a good fit on this bearing. So the plan is to make my own 3D printed bearing, but so far I'm stuck with those community modules. Okay, so my internal mods are kind of working, so maybe we should give it a shot and see how it's gonna perform in a real world scenario. I mean, with Forican 216, I don't think that's quite the case, because you can't repeat them, right? So if you have like a key A and B, you can have only one chord, A and B, you can't have B and A. So that would be less keys than that. You have to minus the, how do you call it? Repetitions, right? Yeah, but like 16 permutations, right? But yeah, you sure it's 16? Oh well, I'm not gonna be checking you on that. Okay. Yeah, maybe I will write it down. Or maybe I will just follow the recent trend and ask ChatGPT about it. But right now, what I need to do, I need to check if this shit will be working. Because like from the printouts, it looks like it might actually work. It might actually work. Okay. The question is, what will happen if I have more keys that will... If I have like 2 mod tab keys that will do control at the same time. And if I release one, I'm gonna remove it from my OSA mods, but the other one will be still pressed. So that is not quite the case. Maybe I should have. Maybe I should have like an array, and depending on how many times you press it. I need to check. Let's add one more. Let's add one more. Where can I add that? Okay, let's change this one. KCZ, let's change it to, if I press Z, I'll get Z, and if I hold it, I will get control. So we can copy this, paste. Let's call it CTLZ, and that will be left control, and that will be KCZ. It was CTLZ, like this. Yeah, I'm curious, like what will happen, how is it gonna look. Probably if I will just follow up, I'm just gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose this one modifier. Although there should be still, okay, I need to check it out. I really need to check it out. ChatGPT does a good job with combinatoric equations. Maybe it does. The sad part is that I don't, so I won't be able to check it. Okay, so we have this key that is one control, OSA mods, it's here. Okay, now if I press Z, okay, OSA mods, key pressed, MT code. Okay, if I release, yeah, so it released from, but it was still in mods. Okay, Z. Yeah, so the mods kind of remember it, but my OSA doesn't. That is not good. That is not good. So does it mean I would need to have an array instead of bits? Like eight element array, and just like add one depending on what you press, and based on that I could generate the OSA mods. So if I have like, I don't know, three keys that are modded up with control and some other key, and I press all three of them, which doesn't make sense in real life, but just in case. And then I release one, so I would still know that I have two more left, which I should still show as a control that is being held. And only after I release all three of them, only then I can release the control from my mods. Other way it won't work. Sounds like a good plan. Probably it's gonna blow the keyboard, but I think I don't have much choice. I can't just go with beats like that. Okay. How do I... Okay, let's make an array. Okay, let's do like mod array. Can I do it like that over here? Or can I not? I think I should be able to initialize, unless it's maybe I should do it for a static. I don't know. No, I think it should be okay. So then we need to have something to be able to increase each value depending on what modifier we have. And there are all those modifiers are like shifted. Yeah, something like this. I think that's the one if we are using. How can I easily change from the shift value? So for example, if I have this one, I would like it to be 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. how to change like a bit value to an array index. Can I do it with just like one expression, or do I need a function? I mean, with a function that would be kind of easy. Just shift until we hit 1 and just return the index. It makes me wonder if there is a way. I wouldn't be surprised if there was some kind of a macro in QMK to get that working. I wonder... What do we have here? Some bitwise stuff. Yeah, it looks like something that might be maybe handy, because like this one will return the highest location of on bit. Yeah, so basically that's what I need, right? What does it do? Okay, on bits and 0. What is it doing? So it's shifting. Well, why don't we give it a shot? Instead of trying to figure out how it works, maybe you can just print out and see what it is. What does it do? Yeah, but then we might have an issue. Okay, that might not quite work because we might have like a couple of bits set up. Also, okay, one more try. Something, let's say, okay, so that is one key, empty modes, and that is another key. Okay, so just figuring out which bit is on. I don't think it will help a lot. Let's see if I have like 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so looks like the empty mods is like separate for each one of them. Okay, so that might even, I think that might even work. That might maybe work for us. Okay, let's see. How does it actually, what does it do? How does it work? Let's drop it over here. Let's see. Okay. Let's go like this. And I think it's gonna be, what's the return? Okay, unsigned int. Okay, so let's do it like this. And let's see, oh, maybe not this one. This one, maybe let's take a look at the mods that are from mod tab. Let's change this. Let's say okay, let's get array index. What's that? What's the problem? Expected expression before token. Okay, have I missed parentheses somewhere? Ah, you're right. I forgot that we need to put a key code here, right? Okay, still something wrong. What does it mean there is no print int? I think there is. Oh, I think it was print. Okay, I like this, decimal s. Oh my god. Okay, array index 0. That is not quite what I wanted. It's 1. This one is 8. So it's not quite array index. Okay, I think I have to write something on my own. Okay, int, it's gonna be unsigned int like this. Bit to index. maybe bits to index. Maybe let's do it like this. This one will be... Okay, let's call it index. Let's do it 0. Okay, while index is smaller than 8. So if, for example, if we have, if we do like this, our bit, if we make an and we do this one shifted by index, and we're gonna do return index, something like this. Yeah, so we're gonna take one, we're gonna shift it left by the index, so it's gonna be like 0, 1, 0, 2, 4, 8 and so forth. So it's gonna be every next bit, and if it's on, then we're just gonna return index because we're gonna have only one bit on this. And don't forget to do index. I think I can do it like this, right? Otherwise we will get nowhere. Okay, from 0, lower, less than 8, increase index. Okay, I hope that will be okay. And let's do return index over here. Okay, let's give it a shot. So from here we gonna change. We're gonna do something like that. Print decimal. We don't need sign, just decimal. And the probably it's gonna complain that it's not defined over here. I think I should move it. Let's drop it here. Bits to index and OSA mods. No, not OSA mods. It's gonna be QK, get modes, key code, like this. Okay. If it even compiles. Okay, moment of truth. What do we have if I press? Okay, array index 0. Array index 3. Okay, looks like it works. Looks like it works. Alright, so now every time I press a mod key, I have to increase the value on this particular array index, and if I depress, I have to like decrease by 1, and then I have to change my OSI mods, so I have to derive it from this array. So, okay, so it's gonna be, okay, so we're gonna have an unsigned int as an output. We're gonna call it, how are we gonna call it? Okay, not too interesting. Array to bits. All right, doesn't matter. Okay. Okay, how is array? Is it like that? I already forgot what's the definition. I think it was something like this. I can also make a pointer, right? I don't think it matters that much. And honestly, I don't even have to do it like this because I can just use it. I can have a void over here like this, and okay, unsigned, let's call it result, let's make it 0. And right, so I think it's gonna be like a simple loop from 0 until we are smaller than 8. So if okay, mod array index I, well, we don't have to do that. We can just if it's positive, okay, but we might have like 2, 3, 4. Okay, that is fine because we don't need to include like the number in it. We just need to set it on. So it's gonna be result. Yeah, so we just have to enable bit this one on this, okay, bit 0, 1, 2. Right, I think that is correct. And return result. Is this all we need? So we need to take 1, shift it left by the index, so it's gonna be 0. If it's enabled, so we're gonna just OR. All right, now we can test it out before we do anything. Let's do it like this. We want to have a binary output, so I'm gonna print binary 8 because the type is 8-bit. And okay, array to bits. Is that all? Is that gonna work? I hope. Okay, array to bits. Okay, let's give it a shot. What can happen? Yeah, of course. What can happen is a compiler error. What did I miss? Okay, now I know. I think you can tell that I don't write C too often. Okay, finally compiled. Okay, let's see, what do we have? If I print this, okay, not quite what I was expecting. Okay. Oh, of course, it would be nice if I enable any bits on this array. I only convert, right? But I don't do anything with it. Okay, so over here, what I need to do would be mod array, and I think I need to do bits to index. And something like this. Okay, this one. Okay, now it's correct. So that is when I press stuff. So okay, I forgot. Should be increase, right? Increment. Mod array, we get the index from the bits, and we increase it by 1. So I think would be okay if I do the same, but decrement over here. So if I release the key code, like this, and over here like this. Okay. What do we have? Compile and crash. Now it actually compiled. Let's move it over here. How about this? Or maybe even... Okay. Now it should be visible. Okay, so I press one key. Okay, array bits 1. Okay, if I press another one, okay, wrong key, okay, it removed. If I press this, okay, I released, but I still have correctly, and now it's 0. Okay, I think this kind of works. It would seem so, because I have two mod tabs right now. One is under Z key, and another one is like under my thumb where I have a control and slash. Yeah, so I think it's slash. So if I press 1, this array to bits, this will be our modifiers that I would like to set up for QMK. So I will override QMK mods with this one. So I press 1, I release, I get 0. I press 1, then I press another one, which does basically the same. And this bit is still on. So if I release one, I still get it on. I release the other one, I get 0. So that is perfect. And if I hold both of them and press the third one, that's a different index. Yeah, looks like it's working. It's working as intended. Holy shit, maybe we can get it actually to work today without breaking too much stuff. I have spent so much time on it. Holy shit, if I knew that I can get it like this. But what can you do? You learn as you go. Okay, so assuming that this works, and more or less, I think this processing is kind of alright. Okay, we don't have to do anything with shift, left shift, right control. I think this will be, let's see, I think I have right control somewhere. Oh no, that's the same. Okay, index 8. Okay, how come it's index 8? What key is that? Alt left? What? This cannot be. Okay, so it's not always right, so I can't use it outside. I mean, okay, it makes sense. It's not like it's gonna do anything wrong about it, because we only gonna be using this in mod tab keys, because that was the only place where I was having issue setting up things. So over here, this one should be safe. And it's still kind of interesting, how come it came up with index 8? Okay, maybe there's an error in logic here. No, because we're gonna return this index. Okay, so I suppose it went all the way. Didn't find anything. I think we should return 0 over here. Because like if we find something, we're gonna return over here, and if we don't, that means there was no bit that was on, so we should return 0. Okay, so let's get back to this modifier keys. Partially it's implemented already. We can skip this OSA mods. Because what I want to do, okay, every time okay, now it makes me think, like, if we have a mod key, I think we have to distinguish somehow. If there is any value in this array, in this mod tab array over here, I think we should take data from it. So my mods will be coming from here, but okay, but then it doesn't make sense. Okay, so if this one is active, we're gonna use this, and if not, I think we're just gonna let normal QMK mods take over. So I think something over here. Okay, where would it be a good position to place it? Okay, over here. So let's say we do it like okay, if we have anything in this array, we're gonna set mods 0. So we're gonna, well, okay, we're gonna set mods like this. So we're gonna set mods array to bits. And if not, we're not gonna do anything about it. And should we do the same on key release? Okay, before I break the stream again, well, I'm gonna test this one on Mac anyway. So if I kill Mac has this advantage over Windows, that if I lock the modifier keys, I can just unplug the keyboard and plug it back in again, and then it will unlock it. Windows somehow gets like locked forever until you reboot. Doesn't matter which keyboard you use, how many times you unplug it, it won't change up. Like last time I was struggling, I had a Windows key locked, so I connect two different keyboards trying to get it unlocked, like trying to press it. I even used the on-screen keyboard and nothing helped, so I had to reboot. Okay, so on key press, we're gonna set it like that, and on key release, I think we should do it the same way, right? So on key release, if we have something over here, we're gonna set mods, we're gonna set array to bits like this, and if not, then it would mean that we have like some other key and some other modifier. I hope this will work. That would be kind of cool if it worked. Alright, only way to know is to compile, upload, and we have to check, but we have to check on another PC. Okay, and the question is, if I made any mistake, would it even compile? Okay, it did. Okay, I think it's uploaded. Let me just unplug this one. Over here I have a plug for my Mac. Alright. And we are... let's see. Okay, are we on the Mac? Okay, there's the mouse cursor. Okay, over here we can see some stuff. Maybe I can move it a little bit. I should be able to see like this. Right. So what do we have? Okay, array bits. Let's see if I press one key. Okay, we have this one. Okay, so far it works the same way. Okay, but the question is, right, but it's not sending correct output. Yeah, this should be changed. Okay, looks like I forgot one more thing. I am not fully processing everything. Let's see. Yeah, right. Okay, I'm changing this over here. But I should be changing in my array. Yeah, right. I forgot that in my array, I need to swap it as well, because currently I have it unswapped, so like the basic version. So if I hold control, I get proper tracking for control, even if I press two mod keys that have control on them, that will be okay. But I need to swap that. So how can we do that like easily without messing up? Because these are only these two keys that I need to swap. So for example, if the index is 1 or 0, what's the index? Okay, index is 0 for that. So I will have to swap that. So one index is 0, and for GUI is what? Oh, it's 3. Well, one way, I don't know if that would be like the best approach to do that, I could maybe do this over here. So like when I'm getting the index, I could check for the operating OS, and if the index is 1 or 3, if it's 1, then I will return 3. If it's 3, I will return 1. Because I don't know if there's like a nice maybe bitwise operation or something that I could swap it like that, just to have it clean. I still need to check for the operating system anyway. And I think it would be the cleanest if I do it inside over here, so I don't have to do it outside and check every time if it's a proper OS or not. Okay, let's give it a shot. Like, let's see if it even works like that, and maybe we can come up with a cleaner solution. Okay, so if OSA detected host OS equals Mac, okay, it's OS, Mac OS. Okay, so if we are on a Mac, okay, if index equals 0, return 3. And if index equals 3, so if it's a GUI, return 0. But okay, then okay, maybe instead of doing this like that, wouldn't it be better if I could just use these bitwise operations over here? Like, let's say something like I'm setting up bits over here. So instead of doing this like that, okay, go and get mods key code. Yeah, okay, I think I can do it like this. Instead of like getting the mods over here. Okay, I know I have a control over here, so maybe I could do it like mod array bits to index, and instead of this, yeah, I could just drop mod bit control GUI, and that would, yeah. Okay, so that was not a good idea. Let's keep it like it was before. Okay, where are we? Right. Okay, set mods. So instead of doing like this stupid thing that I was trying to do, I can do it like this. The index that I want to change is gonna be mod bit KC. So for this one will be GUI. Yeah, that should work because I can extract the index from this, because this is also a specific bit set over here, and I hope I got it correctly. And over here, okay, bits to index, so it's gonna be mod bit KC control, right? Like this. Okay, we can increase this one. So we have to do the same thing when we are releasing the key. So yeah. Over here we're gonna do mod bit. If you release control, yeah, I hope this, yeah, okay, because the mod tab seems to have a different modifier than what I'm trying to send, so this will retain it. So it's gonna be GUI over here, and over here I should have a control. Okay, let's give it a shot. Okay, there is something that it doesn't like. Set modes. Oh, okay, I'm surprised that it's complaining about this part. Array to bits. Where is it? 243. Okay, so it looks like... Alright. Like this. Should be like this. I guess I did Ctrl Z one too many times and it removed. Alright. Compiled. Let's try to flash it. Alright, let's see if I press this key. Okay, yeah, looks like this time is correct. So this one is control, this one is meta, and if I press one more, I release. Okay, it's still meta. So looks like everything is correct. Let's see. For example, let's go somewhere and try to maybe do Control A or something like that. Okay, something is off. Okay, something is locked again. Holy shit. Why are keys locked? Yeah, that's the good thing about Mac. Now I can just unplug my keyboard, plug it back in, and it's all good. And keys are locked again. At least it would seem so. I think I should add a printout which mod keys are actually now being in use by QMK. So I will get an understanding like what is happening. So over here I don't need any info about my OSA mods. Let's change this and let's do it. Okay. Get mods like this. And I'm gonna change that to QMK mods. Okay, array to index, array to bits. So that's stuff that is interesting. Oh no, I have my mods. Okay, why wasn't I looking? Okay, I forgot that I am actually printing them. Okay, one more try. Let's do simple key. Okay, so currently mods are 0 over here. Okay, if I press this, okay, mods to 0. Okay, I'm gonna hold Control and let's do A. Okay, released, but yeah, but the mod is still locked. And that is interesting because I think it should remove any mod right now at this point. Yeah, but this one is still there. Let's see. Like over here, this mod is locked, so we have locked. I think it's gonna be command. Oh yeah, that is command locked over here. I guess it's still being blocked. All right. Yeah, good that I haven't done it on my main PC. So what's the problem over here? Okay, so it's kind of okay, that is interesting. It's not that bad, but still something is off. Okay, let's check again. So now I have mods. Okay, they're not zeroed out. Okay, let's do this one. Okay, so it enabled. Okay, that is interesting. Why are mods being different than right now? We have locked command and control. Somehow it didn't translate. Maybe I should be doing register mods instead of set mods, like over here, because register mods will send the report straight away. Could that be the issue? Okay, modifier keys over here. Yeah, maybe I should give it a shot with this one. It's kind of interesting. Why do those mods? Because we are kind of setting them up, so they should be following whatever is in the array. And for example, over here the array is empty, but the mods are still set. But they should be reset. Okay, let's give it a try. Let's do register mods like this. I wonder if it's gonna help. Okay, maybe right. Maybe it's not setting them up because array is 0. Yeah, that could be the issue. But why would it be like that? Because it should set them up every time, and there is something happening. Or maybe I should have it over here, right? Yeah, that is interesting. For example, over here we had a mod like this. Yeah, we had a array index 3. Okay, keep rest. Why is there no key depressed? Okay, I'm not. Oh no. Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, looks like if I release the mod tab, it would set that bit. And looks like I have a proper key set. So if I release this one, I will decrease this one. So yeah, and it even worked on the array. That's kind of messed up a little bit. And it's even more interesting that the array is actually empty. Could it be that QMK is maybe I'm just trying to set it up correctly, but then QMK still adds its own stuff. Okay, I'm gonna try with register. It might happen that QMK actually is overriding what I am changing. I think in order to avoid that, maybe we should just return false from here, so then QMK won't be taking over this. Alright, let's try register mods, and if that doesn't help, maybe we can try with stopping QMK from further processing those keys, but then I have an impression that they might stop working at all. Yeah, but at the same time, since I am setting them up, QMK shouldn't override that. Very odd, very odd. We have good logic behind it because I can swap command and control internally, but I can still get it working properly on the system, which is kind of annoying, but we're almost there, almost, like this close. Right, let's see what happens now. Okay. Right, so we have basic keys. Okay, so now control. So it looks okay. Like internally it swapped my control, so it swapped this mod. Okay, mods are 0 still. Okay, it swapped to, if I do command A. Yeah, mods are both on. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Why is it changing mods? Yeah, now they are locked. Yeah, it's the same situation. So close. And also we still have to take care of one-shots, but I think one-shots we had working, so that shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, it should set the mods to 0. Okay, makes me wonder, because for example, let's take a look. If I do, let's say, Shift and A. Okay, so Shift is also a mod key. I was thinking about like resetting them for good. Yeah, I don't quite understand why I wanted registered these mods. These mods over here, they should be the same as this array because we are sending them. So that should be working. It's like rather simple, right? Well, it looks like when I press my mod tab, so while the key is pressed, they seem to be in order, right? If I add one more, yeah. So QMK mods now are the same as my array, but like if I keep releasing, then QMK mods are stuck even though array is empty. So while they are pressed, everything is okay. But the issue starts when I start releasing the key. So maybe I am not cleaning it up properly. But it's the same logic when pressing. It's the same logic when releasing. And what is even more interesting is that the array is actually clean. It's 0. So why is not reflected in the mods? Okay, there's too much crap here. Let's clean this up a little bit. I am not changing mods anywhere else. Yep. So it's only over there. Could this be the issue? I don't know if this key is like taking part. Because this key code, it never really showed up on the display. Okay, back to iPad. Okay, let's see if I press this one and release, and it's okay, why would it set up both? Makes no sense, absolutely. Okay, some mods are not set. If I press this one and A, for example. Oh wow, why would it set both? Array wasn't like that. Yeah, probably that is the issue over here. So we have to prevent QMK from further processing. I mean, that's like the last resort. If that doesn't help, then I don't know. Okay, not on press. We have to do it on release over here. or maybe on both, because yeah, we set it up and we don't want it to be processed any further. Well, if this doesn't help, that's gonna be, I'm gonna be very unhappy about that. What the hell is that? Ah, okay. As usual. Would be better to read the error line instead of like staring at the line that was just on the editor. How about now? Okay, how does it look like? Okay, all the modifiers are clean right now. We have zeros everywhere. Okay, what will happen if I press this one and release, and it's stuck? What the hell is happening here? Yeah, so the modifier is visibly stuck. It's like, looks like as if I was holding the, what's that? I think it's gonna be command key or control over here. And it makes no sense. Why wouldn't it get unlocked? And the funny thing is that okay, it's now not even changing anymore. Okay, maybe, alright, maybe I am printing it wrong, but yeah, okay, this happens over here. But this info, if I print, so that will be basically what I have. Okay, let's remove this part. let's remove this part. Let's drop it here. So that will be after we send everything to the PC. And this one, let's change as well. Maybe I'm just getting wrong output there, but either way, the modifier is stuck because like it's behaving oddly. Okay, I think I forgot to switch off this one. Alrighty, so where were we? We were supposed to check. Okay, now it's not printing anything. Oh yeah, right. Okay, I think I get it. So yep, I guess I know where the problem is. As usual, it's me. Yeah, so we only got this message on release. Okay, what is this crap? Okay, now this one is useful. Yeah, we only got this one, and the issue is over here. So the array becomes 0 before I send anything to the keyboard. And this explains everything why it's not working. And I think I should have it probably over here. I guess I can go back to set mods, array to bits like this. This one is stupid. We can remove that. And let's change over here. So this one also makes no sense. I mean, this one makes more sense than the other one. But I think we should keep it inside, right? Because we only want to... Wait. Yeah, I think it should be like this. Okay, let's do set mods. Bits to array. Yeah, because we only want to do it within the mod tabs. So if we press, we change. If we release, we change back to... Yeah. Okay, there is a small chance it might be working this time around. That would be very cool. What's the issue? Okay, bits to index, too few arguments. Oh, really? Too few arguments. Okay, it's not that, not bit to index. That should be array to bits, like this. I guess I'm a little bit tired already. Okay, over here it's correct. Yeah, thank God we can have a print from QMK. Without it, I don't think I would be able to write anything. With the amount of errors and mistakes I make. Okay, moment of truth. Is this gonna work or is it gonna make me very, very angry? Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm not printing anything. Shit. Okay, I need to be double sure. Let's go back and let's add some prints over here. So maybe over here, let's do print info like this. Okay, so after we change everything, so it's gonna be key code and record like this over here. Yeah, on this keyboard I have a, I think, tapping term set to low, and sometimes it won't catch up with me and it will output some other stuff. But I already lost source code for this one because it went through so many modifications that probably I won't be able to fix it. It has been improved to a different keyboard, and this one it's a very, very old design. Anyways, I digress. Let's do info over here, and that should be all I need. Okay, print new line, mod tab. It even compiled without errors. Can you imagine? Okay, I'm only printing this key. Okay, why is mods already set? Okay, mods 0. And this one. Okay, that is correct. And that is okay, looks like it's working. If I press 2 at the same time, release 1, release the other one, 0. Okay, holy shit, this might actually work. Let's do... Okay, I have no idea what code is it. It's showing that over here, it's showing that is command and control, but on the mods I can see that it's only control, which would be correct. Right, let's see. Okay, is there any lock? Can I click this? Okay, it works. Okay, let's try opening maybe new site over here. Hi Technies, welcome back. Yes, I'm still here, making all the possible mistakes in C, but I think I just got it working. It's still kind of reporting odd stuff, but let's say if I do, this will be command and A, and it doesn't work. Now, why is that? Yeah, it's showing the correct mods. No key. Okay, maybe it doesn't work like that over here. How about now? Okay, still nothing. What the hell? Now everything seems to be correct. Like, if we take a look, the mods, like I press here, I have proper mods. I have, this should be command. Yeah, but I can't see the key. Holy shit, as usual, always something wrong. Okay, let's add some more info over here, so just in case. Okay, let's do it like this, so I don't get too many printouts. Okay, but okay, this one is press. Okay, so if it's a key from outside, and Over here, let's do else. What did you miss? Well, not much. Slow progress, not much happening, and still doesn't seem to be working properly. Like I managed to nail it. Like even now, if you look at it over here, so I have a correct status for the modifiers. Like over here, this mod is okay. So command should be pressed, but somehow if I press A, I don't get, like, you know, it doesn't highlight everything on the side. So now I need to add more info to see what is happening with the next key that I press, if it's getting correct modifier or not. And you know, I had it in like a if else, and I forgot to add the extra print info. So now it should be more informative. I'm curious, like, what is happening when I'm pressing A? How does this A code looks like? Yeah, it's a debug session. Okay, I press command, it got properly swapped, and then I press A. And why are there two modes over there? There should be just one. Even the array is correct. Okay, so maybe we should be setting those mods like for every key. Well, it's not an HID actually issue. It's more of my code. Like everything's correct, but I'm just like missing part of the logic because like right now. These modifiers for the letter A, they should be changed to what I have internally, but they are not. And the reason they are not is probably because of this. And I think I should be... Yeah, but if I have different... It's so annoying. I've been banging my head around it for so long. And that is correct. Like if I hold the key, this modifier is correct. But if I press A, then it will change. Then it will add control. That's the first number one. Yeah, but the array to bits at the bottom, that's how the modifier should look like. All right. So I guess let's do. I guess I'm entering like madness-driven development right now. Let's see, if my array to bits is non-zero, I'm gonna set mods from this array to bits. Okay, and if you are releasing the key, Also, if it's a different key, yeah, I think we should do it like this. If it's a different key, it doesn't have to be mod tab key, but if my array is still active, if there's anything inside, then we should set mods to be the same as in this array. And if not, if it's 0, then we set it whatever QMK wants it to set. Okay, is that it? Still forgot to change that. I keep forgetting to switch off view from my Mac every time I jump back to the source code. Usually I have most of my things automatic based on where the cursor is, but I haven't gotten around to changing this one. I think I should change it to, if I move the cursor, it should hide this window. Okay, so we have this compiled. Okay, back to Mac. Let's see. Okay, now I press my mod tab. So far so good. And if I press A, I guess finally it works. Yeah, the mods are not messed up. These are still correct mods. If I release, okay, let's click. Holy shit, I think it works. If I release, okay, no mod. Okay, let's do these two. And okay, let's click it out. So now I'm pressing two mod keys that are both sending control. And if I press A, okay, I got it. I'm still holding one. Press A. Okay, it still remembers like this, 0. Okay, and this is control. Shit, I think it's finally working. I think we finally got it. Holy shit. Yeah. It looks like it's finally working. Okay. Great. Probably it's gonna break on something else, but yeah. Okay, let's remove this one. Let's uncomment my default change for command and control, and let's change it here. And check if it actually changes anything. It shouldn't, because these are not like standard keys like that. Okay, makes me wonder, for example, let's go back over here. If I hold this one and press shift, okay, I'm not seeing this mod key. Okay. Yeah, shift is working here. Okay, so that might be another issue. So if I have a mod key pressed, then I'm kind of ignoring any other modifiers, for example shift. And I think I should do something about that as well. Okay, makes me wonder. So okay, over here we have a okay, if alright, if this one is on, let's see. Okay, I press mod tab, and if I press shift, yeah, it doesn't show up. It doesn't show up at all. Okay, maybe I should extend this part a bit. Okay, what time do we have? Okay, it's been a while. Yeah, because for now we only kind of handle the modifiers from the mod keys. If, for example, okay, if I go back, if I hold just shift and press A, yeah, now I'm getting proper modifier. Why wouldn't QMK handle this on its own? Oh, no, okay, it's handling, it's okay. Let's see. Let's go back to this side. Okay, this is A, and if I hold shift, okay, that's uppercase A. So this one works. But things get complicated if I okay. Maybe this won't be that difficult to handle, because like over here, if we have this key, okay, these are mod tabs. Okay, but that is interesting. Okay, if I'm holding a mod tab key and I press, okay, so the shift is coming in, but it's not being registered like a mod key. Okay, so the problem is over here. So shift arrives, it's not one of the mod keys, so we end up over here. But the array is lit, so because we have one key that is pressed, and we are setting this up. So we kind of like override it. So we remove it from the modifiers. Okay, how can we cleanly fix that? Okay, one more question is, let's say I'm holding a modifier. Okay, let's see, this one is what? Okay, so that is a modifier as well. But I can do it. That's gonna be, okay, Control, Shift, Alt. Okay, so that's gonna be Control. All right, let's say I'm holding this key, which is a mod tab key, and okay, that is meta. So let's say I'm gonna press this. Oh, I can see that something is changing on the... Okay, that's shift. Okay. Well, we can we can check what kind of modifier is here, and we can maybe do a switch. And if we have like shift, okay, we have control, we have GUI. So what is left is an alt and shift. Because I'm not getting any of them registered. If I'm holding mod key and I press alt, nothing happens. Yeah. So I think maybe what I can do over here on this side, okay, if array to bits, well, we could include in our array maybe other keys like alt and shift, so we can process them as well. And the mod tab keys is like a special case, so we have to handle them differently. So for example over here, so this is where all of the other keys will end up. So for example, if we do maybe switch key code, and let's do case okay, I think it was mod mask. Let's take a look. Maybe I can do like for the shift key I can do both at the same time. Yeah, I think we can do something like that. Okay, modifier keys. Okay, we have masks over here. Okay, mod mask control. So we have to take care of mod mask shift and mod mask alt. Because this one we have to like process the other way. All right. So over here, where were I? Okay, mod mask, that will be mod mask shift. I hope that works. Okay, well that's a mod mask and we have a shift. Okay, so it has to be different. So it has to be left shift or right shift like this. I think I got it correctly. Okay, do we need to brake? No, I don't think we need to brake. So we should do it maybe like this. Mod array, bits to index, right? And it has to be mod mask shift like this. Okay, I think that is correct. Let's do break. Okay, and over here if we have left out or right out, we have to do mod array. Well, looks like I will have to do a lot of refactoring over here, because like this one is now not OS dependent, so I have to put in some kind of a function and then process based on the operating system. But like since we are only testing on Mac, so far it's okay. Okay, mod mask, that was what? Alt. Yes, mod mask alt. Okay, let's break over here. Okay. So we have to decrease if we are releasing the key. I think that simple copy paste would do. And then we have to send it back over here. Okay, I'm gonna test that, whether it works or not. We can worry about it later in another stream. Or maybe I will fix it over the weekend. Most probably it won't me sleep at night. Okay, what is that? Undeclared. Okay, that was supposed to be left alt, right alt. And of course, since I copy paste, I have 2 errors now to fix. Oh no, this one is correct. Oh no, it's not. ALT. All right, perfect. Okay, back to Mac. All right, let's see if I hold this key and if I press shift. Nothing changes. Okay, we have a key code E1. What kind of a key is that? Is this shift or is it something else? So it's gonna be probably 0x00E1. Oh yes, okay, that is left shift. that is correct. Right. Yeah, so I missed that. Okay, left shift. Cool. And over here, what do we have? Okay, if we press the key. Okay, if the key is not mod tab, so we end up over here. Okay, so we change this part. Oh, that is interesting. Okay, mode mask shift. Right, that might not quite work. I think we have to split it between left and right, but still there is an issue. Because, okay, bits to index, that will only work for one, right? Okay, so let's do it like this. Maybe for now I'm gonna just handle left shift and left alt, but seems like it's not quite working. And that is very interesting. Okay, I would like to see if I'm even getting over here. Technically I should, because the key is not a mod tab key. Okay, get mods. Okay, but I'm not doing this. Okay, it should work. I think it should be okay. Add left shift, maybe. Let's do it like that. And over here we're gonna add left alt. Okay. Okay, that is odd. Okay, so, oh, modifier. Okay, now I see. And now I have a shift locked. I think I forgot to clean it on depress. Yep, that is correct. Awesome. So I guess it works. Okay, wrong key. So we have to do only one. Okay, left shift, left alt, and this one shouldn't be mask, that should be okay, I still have a mod mask, which is wrong. That should be mod bit, left shift, and over here that should be mod bit, KC, and it's gonna be left alt, ALT. Okay. Like this. And over here, a mod bit, KC, LSFT. Okay, left shift, left alt. Do I need to print that? Just to be double sure. But it looks promising. Since I was able to enable it, I guess I also should be able to disable it. So there is a slight chance that it might kind of work in the end. Okay, any typos, or is it gonna compile? Okay, let's do shift, release. Okay, but the mod is still locked. Is it? Okay, no. Okay, that's a... Okay, let's do shift. Okay, this one and shift. Okay, small key. That is interesting because yeah, so the mods are okay over here. I don't know if it's supposed to work like that. Okay, I have this other keyboard. This one is unmodified. Let's drop it. Okay, so over here I have control. Let's do shift and A. Okay, this one went uppercase. So something is not okay. Okay, if I hold this one, okay, maybe. Oh no, okay, it worked. Okay, it worked this time because on the one that I just connect, there is no swapping. So it looks like if you hold Command, Shift and A, there is no output from, there is no shift. But if you hold Control Shift A, then you get an uppercase A. I think that is okay. Yeah. Alright, I think it kind of works. There's plenty of stuff that needs to be fixed. I would do it off stream over the weekend because and there are like few things that I need to check. So it's, yeah, we'll see. I think I should be able to fix it. Maybe I will even stream over the weekend since I'll be doing this either way. Check back, check the schedule, or drop by, see if I'm live. Yeah, maybe we can work together on this. And if not, I will be definitely back on Monday. So by then, have plenty of rest. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you very much for joining me today and for watching. And if you made it till the end, thank you very much for your time. And yeah, I see you in the next one, wherever it is. Bye bye. Thank you.